couch with us right now. We have Boone Drug's team, Relay for Life team, Boone Drug Crusaders. We have Marilyn Farthing and Martha Caldwell. So thank you so much for being here.
You're welcome.
Yeah, so talk to us a little bit about how Boone Drug got started in Relay for Life and how long you've been involved.
I've probably been involved since they started, probably at least 10 years or better.
Okay.
And I've been that way too. I've been in it for over 10 years, and I got started when I started working part-time at Deerfield.
Perfect. So Boone Drug's had a team for at least over 10 years.
Yes.
Yes,
we
it
have.
has, definitely.
Okay,
Yeah.
so we've got a fun event getting ready to happen.
Yes, we do. We're going to have a lasagna supper.
All right.
It's Mama Marilyn's lasagna.
Yes, I'm going to make lasagna for everybody, like we made at Boone Drug downtown back in the day.
Absolutely. So talk to us a little bit about this lasagna dinner and what all happened, because this is the second annual.
Yes. Well, what we do is we make lasagna, and you can order ahead of time, and you can get it to go. We'll either cook it for you, or you can take it home and bake it yourself. It'll be served with bread, and you sign up ahead of time. Let us know when you want to pick it up at Greenway Church.
Okay. So that's a great thing. You know, you can get it baked, take it home for dinner, or if you don't want to bake it that night, you have plans, then bake it
We'll
the
give you
next
instructions
Sunday.
on how to bake it.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah,
Instructions are what I would need.
Yeah, we make instructions and tape on because
Good to
it tells you how long to cook it on, how long.
Right.
Absolutely.
Yes.
So what's the cost of this, and then how much or how do people have to register to get their lasagna? When is the deadline?
The cost is $20.
And we're serving it on April the 4th.
4th, yes.
The deadline is,
March the 28th.
yes, because it's next week.
And you can sign up by calling Boone Drug. You can call 828-264-3055 and ask for Carrie or Martha.
There we go. Yeah, Martha and I are co-teaming captains here for this team.
Yes,
So
right.
Yes, if we know ahead of time, we know how much to make.
yes.
Yes.
Right. Now that must be a big task making all these lasagnas.
It takes all day to do.
I would think so.
And I get to boss the girls around that day, so I love it.
Okay. That sounds like a good time.
So now,
She's good at doing that too.
yes,
Very
absolutely.
good. Everybody's good at something.
Yeah, there you go.
Bossing my little angels around.
So tell us, a lot of preparation has to go into this.
It does. It's a lot of work, but it's worth it. Because you do get a quality products and everything. And then also it goes for a great cause.
Right. So how long does it take to prepare for something like this? What are the steps for this?
It takes months, really, because, you know, we have to get everything put together and get started on it, and then get out and get the orders, then make sure everything gets delivered on time,
Right.
picked up right.
Right. So what was the idea? How was this kind of an idea that came up for Relay for Life last year?
We needed a fundraiser, and we knew that Marilyn made wonderful lasagna. So we called Marilyn and said, please come help us. Please be on our team so that you can help us make lasagna. So we made lasagna
It wasn't
for one
all
whole
day.
day. It was an all-day event.
I think it was
we had
more-
lots of fun.
We learned from it, so this year
Yes,
we're going to
we
be a little bit more coordinated.
Okay.
'Cause it-
Organized, yes.
Yes, a little more organized with it.
Right. So, what is the estimate of how many that you sold last year, and what are you expecting this year?
Well, we sold 25 pounds of lasagna last year, which we were really pleased.
Yes.
Since we kind of started it late and had to throw it all together, but we had lots of good comments on it.
Yeah, we did.
It was wonderful. Beautiful tasting. I don't guess beautiful is the right word, but it was lovely. It was just absolutely.
Yeah, we got great feedback from
We
it.
did get good
So we felt like
feedback
it'd be a
from
good one to do again, yeah.
So, are you expecting more?
We hope to
lasagnas?
have more.
We do.
We'd love to have 40.
That would be great, yes.
How many days will we have to work? We don't know.
But we'll get it done, won't we, girls?
Chopping and cutting and getting everything ready.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
Fantastic. Now talk with us about your lasagna. Any special ingredients? What kind of sets this apart?
Well, I don't really have a recipe.
Okay.
I have a recipe for nothing.
This is a
I
real
never
cook right
have.
here.
I learned to make it from the lady that was the cook at the Boone Drug downtown, Pat White, and she kind of was like me. We cook with no recipes, so
I don't know
so
how
much
you
of
do
this
that.
is.
I can't cook with recipes.
I have
so-
to cook without a recipe,
Okay.
and it just has to look a certain way, and then I know it's done.
All right. That sounds like these are going to be really good lasagnas.
It is
You
good
can't get
lasagna.
anywhere else.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Fantastic.
So, and I know that we had a lot of good feedback last year, and it went
We
really
did.
well. So, and even when I went to the team captain meeting a couple of weeks ago, they were talking about this wonderful fundraiser we had done. So, we definitely want to bring it back.
Oh, yeah.
We do.
Yeah.
And we enjoyed it, even
And
though
we
we were
should
tired.
have sign-up sheets at most of the pharmacies that are Boone Drug Pharmacies.
Okay.
So I think that would be
I
helpful
think we
too. You
did.
can come in and visit some of our other stores besides Deerfield and sign up. We'd love to have you.
Absolutely. So, why do you guys, each of you, feel like Relay is such an important event here in the High Country?
I actually experienced what Relay for Life actually does. I have cancer, and I have medullary thyroid cancer, and there's no cure for it, and it metastasized to my lung. So I saw where our money actually went. I went to the research hospital, National Institute of Health, and had experimental treatment. So it does go for a wonderful thing. And the treatment, they didn't give me very long, and it's been 4 years since I have had the treatment, and I'm still making it. So I want people to know the money does go to the research, and I have actually somebody who participated in the research.
That's wonderful. How about you?
Well, I have had breast cancer, but the person that inspired me the most for Relay for Life was Linda Hicks. When I first started working at Boone Drug, she had breast cancer,
She was such a
and
fighter.
she worked very hard. She came to work sick. She did her job. She worked on Saturdays and Sundays just to try to make it, so that she could pay for her rent and, you know, could pay for her car and all the things that she had. But she was a fighter.
She
She
fought
did
a long
not
battle, didn't
give
she?
up.
Yes, she did not give up.
did.
Yes.
So she inspired me. And then, of course, having cancer, once I had it too, I thought, gosh, I've got to get involved with this even
And you
more.
do want the research for your family.
And you do. You need the research.
Because I felt like when I took the experimental treatment, it would help somebody else or my family one.
And then right here in Watauga County with our cancer center that we have and all those services that they provide for us, you know, through wigs and
Oh, there's tons of
and makeup, you know, trying to feel better about yourself. I think it's very worthwhile.
Right. Well, research is always a great thing. With research, they find out with more cures and find out what can help people. And the more research, the more birthdays they can have.
Yes.
Exactly.
See, I'm
That's what we're
living
hoping
proof
for.
of that.
Absolutely.
Yes, you are.
Because they didn't give me, any hope at all. But then when I went up there and took the experimental treatment,
Yeah.
I mean, it does. You do have more birthdays, and they're much more valuable now.
Absolutely. So, what kind of future fundraisers do you guys have up your sleeve?
I don't know.
Well, I think we've talked about a bake sale, having it at Deerfield Pharmacy. We've talked about having a silent auction.
It's coming up in May.
That's coming up in May.
We're
We'd
doing
like
silent
to
auction.
sell luminaries and suns.
Yes.
The luminaries are very important. If you've never been out to Relay
Oh,
for
there's-
Life, it's wonderful to walk out there and see all those white bags lit up with candles with names on people.
I think luminaries are unbelievable. I had never seen them till a few years back, and they really are neat.
Right, they're very neat.
The luminaries are only $10, so
Right.
it's not that bad. And they also have the torches now as well.
And they do have the torches.
Yes.
And I think
How
they're
much are the
$100.
torches?
I think.
$100.
Yeah, so definitely goes to a great cause there. We also talked about doing a potato lunch. So,
Sounds good.
yes. So with all the fixings and
You
all
can't
that
go
good
wrong with
stuff.
potatoes.
Yes,
Everybody
that's-
loves potatoes.
Everybody likes potatoes.
And I
good
think
and
that's in
healthy.
June. Yes.
Yes. So we'll definitely keep you updated on these other events that are happening. So, but now tell us one more time of how they order lasagna and where they need to pick it up.
Do you want to
tell
do
them
that,
better
Mary?
than me. I got it.
Well, you can pick it up at Greenway Baptist Church between 4 and 6 o'clock on April the 4th. All the orders have to be in, though, by March the 28th.
Okay.
And you can
Sounds
call
like any
Boone
fun.
Drug and just ask for Carrie or Martha, and we'll be happy to sign you up.
Absolutely. So for any more information, just give us a call over at the office at 264-3055, or you can call our offices, or they can transfer you right there at that 264-3055 number, And we look forward to having another great fundraiser.
Sounds awesome. Thank you guys so much for coming to talk with us about it.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
Yes, thank you.
And we will be back right after these messages with more of the Mountain Television Network.